at good old Cleveland Street. How could I ever forget it?
What is up, everybody? I'm DJ Darren.
63105, what's going on?
And we're currently where? In Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland? What are we doing in Cleveland?
That's a nice leg we got there. We're at the Christmas Story House. The world famous Christmas Story House that you see on a loop 24 hours a day during Christmas.
Yep, good. So Christmas Eve.
Ralphie, Randy, the old man.
And the mother?
Yeah. I forget her name. But anyway, we are in Cleveland right now. We decided to come out here. You know, this is...
kick off our holiday season videos.
This is one of our loves here, the Christmas Story. It's amazing. We've got stuff that you're gonna see that didn't realize would still be around. We have a couple scenes here on the street here where they filmed that we picked out and filmed for everybody.
Yep, shots of inside the house.
Yeah, a lot of the way they explained it, some of the videos that you'll see is about 48% was filmed inside the house.
15% was filmed inside the house. 45% was filmed in Cleveland, and the rest was filmed in Toronto.
Okay.
On a soundstage. Now, fun fact. Now, if you can see out the windows, that means it was filmed in this house.
Yeah, so anything. So when the leg lamp gets lit up and he walks out to the road, look at it. You know.
That was filmed?
That's filmed here.
Right here.
Anything that they filmed on the inside when you saw the old man's vehicle pull up and the Bumps' dogs, chase after him, that was all filmed here. But a lot of the stuff from the inside where you cannot see outside the windows was all filmed on a sound stage in Canada.
Yes. So let's take the tour. Let's
Thank
go inside.
you. Come on in. Well, welcome to the Christmas Story House, everybody. Now, have everybody seen this movie?
Oh, yeah.
Did everybody actually enjoy it?
Yes.
Do anybody know who the director and the writer is of this movie?
Bob Clark.
Bob Clark is the director. Any guesses on the writer? No? Gene Shepard is the writer of this movie. Now, Gene Shepard grew up in Hammond, Indiana between the 1930s and 40s. This is also where his dad was a worker in the steel industry. Now, Gene Shepard actually started his career in radio broadcasting, and he soon later decided to turn his shows into print, and he's most famous for his book, In God We Trust, All Others Pay Cash, which is available inside our gift shop. It is a collection of stories of how the Christmas Story movie came to be. Now, our director, Bob Clark, is known for his B-rated horror films, such as Black Christmas, as well as Children Shall Play with Dead Things, and he's also famous for Porky's as well. So he's also famous for Porky's as well. Now, one day while Bob Clark was living in Miami, he actually heard Gene Shepard's story on the radio and decided he wanted to be a part of this production because he was so infatuated with how Flick got his tongue stuck on a flagpole. Now, it wasn't an easy movie to get going and filming because it was a low-budget movie of about $3 million. MGM Studios agreed to give them $2.5 million and with an agreement of doing a Porky sequel. So Bob Clark said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take that deal. He made approximately $150,000 and he used that towards the rest of the production to make a Christmas Story. Now, it was two main things that was important for this movie to happen. One was finding a department store that was big enough and that was willing to keep Christmas decorations up well past Christmas time. Another was to be able to find some type of city or somewhere that reminded Gene Shepard of his still light town home. They put out many advertisements across the world, but only one department store decided to give them a call back. Do anybody know what that department store is called?
It was Higbee's.
Yes, it is. So the department store, your information there. So the apartment store was called Higbee's. Now the Higbee building is still standing, but it is no longer called Higbee's. It is the Jack Casino that is located downtown. So if anybody interested, I personally love it. Well, we're not going to talk about my gambling habits here, but it's a nice little casino to go ahead and, try out. Now, as they're going to go ahead and check out the department store, they kept noticing some steam coming from a steel mill. They decided to go ahead and follow that steam, not even thinking to ask for directions, and actually made a wrong turn and ended up here on this street by accident. Now, they actually instantly fell in love with the house when they seen it because it was the only house on the street that still looked like it was in the 30s and 40s, and it still reminded Gene Shepard of his childlike home as well. So they both decided to go ahead and hop out the car, knock on the door. There was no answer. So they said, you know what, we're going to go ahead and wait around a little bit. So they went across the street to the Rowley Inn, which have been standing for about 105 years now. They did ask around, hey, do anybody know who owns this home? A guy turned around and said, well, I own that home. Now they did ask if it was okay to rent out his home for 11 weeks to do the production of A Christmas Story movie, I'm sorry. He said, no, I don't want nobody in my house for 11 weeks and I don't want no type of remodeling done to my house. So they said, you know what, we got something for you. Go ahead and order you some drinks. And a $20,000 check later, the guy threw his keys at them and said, go ahead, take my house, do whatever you want. So they did put the guy in a hotel, of course, for 11 weeks paid in full. Now, this is my favorite part of the museum because enough with the boring stuff. We're going to let you guys have some fun. This is where your inner child can come out because this house is interactive. You are able to touch, pick up, grab anything that you would like. So if you want to go ahead and grab that Red Ryder BB gun and shoot your eye out, that's completely up to you. If you want to go ahead and stroke that leg lamp, I'm not judging, go ahead and do that, you guys. If you want to go under the kitchen sink just like little Randy did in the movie, you are able to do so. You are able to go upstairs to little Ralphie and Randy's room as well. It is a telephone up there, go ahead and pick it up. It's a message for you guys. Please meet back here in 15 minutes and we'll get started with the rest of the tour. Pictures are allowed, of course, just please keep your mask on. Okay? And don't forget to check out the tour.
Of the Secret Circle. Remember, kids, only members of Annie's Secret Circle can decode Annie's secret message. Remember, Annie is depending on you. Set your pin.
What have we put over there, honey?
Santa Claus probably brought it.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Well, I think
A lamp.
It was indeed a
Isn't
lamp.
that great? What a great lamp.
I don't know.
Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, jeez, God. No, it's all right. It's all right. It's all
I'm a nerd when it comes to these movies. Yeah, I know everything.
Yeah, I think you should join this tour.
I should work here.
That's so great.
Where's the name?
Hi. What's the matter?
I love this. I never doesn't want to sit close.
Meatloaf, beefloaf.
Meatloaf, beatloaf. The old man's paper.
Yeah, look at that.
Huh?
We could,
He heard it from your son.
That is
Oh, that's
awesome.
fantastic. Yeah, so what was it? That was the that was the window with the scene where the old man goes up in the car. They used that window to look down on when the dog started chasing the old man when he came inside the house.
And then there's the, when Ralphie wakes up Christmas morning. And there's snow.
Yeah. Crummy commercial.
Bar soap.
Get it. I'm not gonna put it. Just, who are you recording?
Syrup soap. My personal preference is for Lux, but I found Palmolive had a nice, piquant after-dinner flavor, heady, but with just a touch of mellow smoothness.
Yeah.
No.
Got range model air rifle. Lucky I got a compass in the stock. Well, I think I better have a look here.
Where are you, son?
But we'll be back!
Adios, Bart! But if you do come back, you'll be pushing up daisies. And don't you forget it!
Well, you saved us!
All right, everybody, we are here at the Christmas Story house. Right here in this spot that we are standing is where Randy, after he was jam-packed into those winter clothes, couldn't put his arms down, and him and Ralphie started walking to school. Right in this area right here is where he got knocked over. So Ralphie comes back, picks up Randy,
and off to
continue on to school.
All right.
But, yeah, right here.
In this spot right here. Off to the next place.